We're hearing from the local coordination committees, the main protest network, that security forces killed 16 people when they fired live ammunition on this funeral yesterday. 10 people confirmed by name. Now, one of those women killed was the mother of someone being buried at that funeral. There was also a 10-year-old child killed, the activists say. As you say, I can't confirm this information because it's very difficult for journalists to be on the ground in Syria at the moment. Now, Homs has been a flashpoint town. Security forces have been deployed in some areas for 2 months, and that's now intensified with much of the city under siege, electricity cut, roads blocked, house raids being conducted by forces looking for activists. And we're hearing that at sometimes when they can't find the activists, they're taking family members instead as a sort of hostage to persuade the wanted person to turn themselves in. So things are extremely tense. It all started this weekend when 3 bodies of pro-regime civilians were handed back to their families. They've been kidnapped, killed and mutilated. That sparked these factional sectarian tensions in the city.
And Lucy, there's talk now for the first time of sectarian violence in Syria.
That's right. Well, these clashes between pro-regime Alawites and anti-regime Sunnis have intensified Syrians' fears of this slide into sectarian violence like their neighbours Iraq and Lebanon in the past. Now, Homs is a mainly Sunni town, but it's got Alawite areas. The Alawites are the minority to which President Bashar al-Assad and many regime figures belong. Now, the regime said from the beginning that it's facing armed gangs, and it's alleged that Salafi Sunni Muslim extremists are stirring the unrest. That's played to the fears of not just the Alawites, but also the Christian and Druze minorities who fear that if the regime collapses, there could be some sort of Sunni takeover. And the kidnapping of these 3 Alawites and their killing, of course, will feed these fears. On the other side, the protesters say that their movement is overwhelmingly peaceful, and they accuse the regime of playing this card. It's a stark option. It's us or it's chaos in order to stay in power.